Welcome back to Money Mindset Show.
Welcome back to the deep dive. We're going to be taking a deep dive into quantum computing stocks.
Oh, yeah?
Specifically, Alphabet and Microsoft.
Sounds good.
You know, those companies working on computers so powerful, they make today's supercomputers look like pocket calculators or something.
Yeah, it's a really exciting field.
Yeah.
And one that has the potential to, completely revolutionize the way we do everything. Before we get ahead of ourselves, let's make sure we're all on the same page.
Right.
What exactly is quantum computing, and how is it different from the computers we use every day?
Okay, think of a classical computer like a light switch on or off, right? 1 or 0. That's how they store and process information.
Makes sense.
But a quantum computer is more like a dimmer switch.
Yep.
On, off, or anywhere in between all at the same time.
Yeah, that's right. It's the world of quantum mechanics,
Yeah.
Instead of bits, quantum computers use these things called qubits.
Okay.
And a qubit can be a 0 or 1 OR, both simultaneously.
Wow.
It's called superposition. It's one of the things that lets quantum computers tackle crazy, complex problems that would take normal computers forever.
So it's not just speed, it's a whole different way of processing information.
Right.
Like exploring every path in a maze at the same time instead of one by one.
Exactly.
I can see why investors are excited.
Oh, absolutely. It's still early days. Large-scale quantum computers are probably a few years away, but the potential is huge, and investors want to get in early.
Right, like the early days of the internet or AI.
Yeah, exactly. Those who got in early saw massive returns.
Okay, so let's talk about the companies leading this quantum revolution. So two that come to mind immediately are Alphabet and Microsoft. They might be known for search engines and operating systems, but they're quietly becoming powerhouses in quantum computing.
Let's start with Alphabet. Everyone knows Google, but their quantum work is pretty mind-blowing.
It is.
They've got this Willow quantum chip that's already achieving some remarkable things. And I think one of the big challenges in quantum computing is scaling up without introducing a ton of errors. And apparently Willow handles this beautifully.
Yeah, what's impressive about Willow is that it seems to be breaking barriers in terms of scalability and accuracy. It performed a complex calculation in just 5 minutes that would have taken the world's most powerful supercomputer longer than the entire age of the universe to complete.
Longer than the age of the universe. It's almost impossible to wrap your head around. So what does this actually mean for Alphabet? Are they going to be using Willow to give us even better search results?
That's just the tip of the iceberg. Their goal is to make Willow useful for real-world problems. Think drug discovery, material science, financial modeling, anything that involves massive amounts of data and complex calculations.
So they're taking this incredible processing power and applying it to problems that could impact all of us on a daily basis.
And it's not just Alphabet. Microsoft is taking a different but equally compelling approach.
All right, let's talk Microsoft. They've got Windows, Office, the Azure cloud platform. They're not exactly hurting for cash.
Right.
But how are they approaching quantum?
So their strategy seems to be about accessibility. They're letting customers use quantum tools and hardware through their Azure cloud platform right now.
Oh, wow.
They even have a quantum ready program to help businesses prepare for the quantum revolution.
So it's like they're saying, hey, we know this is coming. Let's get you up to speed. That's pretty smart. Are they aiming to build their own quantum supercomputer like Alphabet seems to be doing with Willow?
Their ultimate goal, yes. They're investing heavily in research and development, and their vision for a quantum supercomputer is quite ambitious.
This is all incredibly exciting. But let's zoom out for a second. What does this mean for the average person who's maybe not a tech expert but wants to understand what's coming down the pipeline?
That's a great question. So we're still in the early stages, but quantum computing has the potential to touch every aspect of our lives: healthcare, finance, materials, science, you name it. Imagine personalized medicine tailored to your DNA, financial models that predict market trends with incredible accuracy, or new materials with properties we haven't even dreamt of.
So even if you don't invest directly in these companies, just like understanding this tech
It's important.
is important.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like having a glimpse into the future.
It is. It allows you to see the possibilities and prepare for the changes that are coming. We've only scratched the surface here. There's so much more to explore.
Yeah. So let's dive into those ripple effects. What are some tangible ways that quantum computing could change, like our daily lives?
Well, in healthcare, imagine personalized medicine based on your unique genetic makeup.
Yeah. Treatments could be tailored to your specific needs, leading to more effective outcomes.
That's incredible. What about finance? I know a lot of our listeners are interested in how this could impact investing.
So quantum computers could analyze massive amounts of data to identify trends and patterns that humans might miss.
Right.
And this could lead to better investment strategies and potentially more profitable outcomes.
So maybe we'll finally be able to predict the market with some degree of certainty. No more relying on gut feeling or outdated models.
It's certainly possible.
Right.
And beyond finance, there's material science.
Okay.
Imagine being able to design materials with specific properties like superconductivity or incredible strength.
Yeah. It sounds like quantum computing could usher in a whole new era of innovation and problem solving.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
It has the potential to address challenges that were once considered insurmountable. But let's be realistic for a moment. There must be challenges and potential downsides to consider as well, right? Every new technology comes with its own set of hurdles.
Absolutely. One major challenge is building stable and reliable quantum computers.
Right.
Qubits are incredibly fragile and susceptible to environmental noise.
Okay.
Maintaining their coherence for extended periods is still a significant hurdle.
So it's not just about having the hardware, it's about making sure it works consistently and accurately.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then there's the issue of developing effective quantum algorithms.
Okay.
These algorithms are the instructions that tell the quantum computer what to do.
Right.
Designing algorithms that can solve real-world problems efficiently is still a work in progress.
Right, because it's one thing to have a powerful computer, but you need the right software to unlock its full potential.
Yeah.
And I imagine there are ethical concerns to consider as well.
No, absolutely.
Like any powerful technology, there's the potential for misuse.
As quantum computing evolves, we need to have open conversations about its ethical implications.
Right.
How do we ensure it's used for good and not for harm? How do we prevent unintended consequences? These are questions we need to address proactively.
So it's not just about the technological advancements, but about the responsible development and deployment of this technology.
Yes.
Yeah. This raises an important question for our listeners. What can we do to stay informed and engaged with the development of quantum computing? Feels like a topic that's hard to wrap your head around, let alone actively participate in.
There are several things you can do.
Okay.
First, educate yourself.
Okay.
There are numerous resources available online that can help you understand the basing of quantum computing.
Okay.
Start with articles, videos, even podcasts like this one.
So dive into the world of qubits and entanglement and all that good stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah. Don't be intimidated by the jargon, right?
Right.
There are plenty of resources out there that break it down in a way that's easy to understand. Yeah.
Exactly. Second, follow the news and developments in the field.
Okay.
Stay up to date on the latest breakthroughs and challenges.
Okay.
Subscribe to industry newsletters. Follow thought leaders on social media. Attend webinars and conferences.
Basically, immerse yourself in the world of quantum computing.
Yeah.
And don't be afraid to ask questions, even if they seem basic.
Absolutely.
The more we learn, the better equipped we'll be to navigate this exciting new frontier.
Precisely. And finally, engage in conversations and debates about the ethical and societal implications of quantum computing.
Okay.
Attend public forums, write to your representatives, share your thoughts and concerns with others.
Because ultimately, the future of this technology will be shaped by our collective choices and actions, right?
Yes.
We all have a role to play in ensuring its responsible development and deployment.
Yeah.
Now, we've talked a lot about the potential benefits and challenges of quantum computing.
Yeah.
But let's bring it back to the investment side of things. A lot of our listeners are interested in how they can potentially capitalize on this quantum revolution.
Let's explore the financial implications.
What are the potential risks and rewards for investors looking to get involved in the quantum computing space? It feels like a bit of a gamble, given how early it is.
It's true that investing in any emerging technology comes with inherent risks.
Yeah.
One risk is the uncertainty surrounding the timeline for widespread adoption.
Okay.
It's still unclear when quantum computers will become commercially viable on a large scale.
So patience is key. We could be talking about a long-term investment horizon.
Absolutely. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme.
Right.
It's a long game that requires a certain level of risk tolerance.
What about competition? We've talked about Alphabet and Microsoft, but are there other players in this space that investors should be aware of?
The competitive landscape is evolving rapidly.
Yep.
Many companies, both large and small, are vying for a piece of the quantum pie. There are startups developing innovative hardware and software, as well as established tech giants pouring resources into research and development.
So it's a crowded field with no clear winner yet.
Yeah.
That makes it even more challenging for investors to pick the right horses, so to speak.
Exactly. And then there's the risk of technological obsolescence.
Okay.
The field is evolving at such a rapid pace that today's cutting-edge technology could quickly become outdated. What seems revolutionary today might be commonplace tomorrow.
So investors need to be prepared for like a dynamic and ever-changing environment.
Yes.
It's not for the faint of heart.
That's for sure.
Yeah. But despite these risks, the potential rewards of investing in quantum computing are immense, right?
They are.
We're talking about a technology that could revolutionize multiple industries, creating entirely new markets and opportunities.
Right.
So the potential for growth is astronomical. It's like investing in the internet in the early days.
Yeah.
The possibilities seemed endless, and those who got in early reaped significant rewards.
A very apt analogy. Of course, it's crucial to do your research and invest wisely.
Right.
Don't just jump on the bandwagon blindly. Understand the companies, the technology, and the risks involved.
Right. Due diligence is key,
Yes,
regardless of the size of the company or the hype surrounding it.
exactly. Investing in quantum computing is not for the faint of heart, but for those willing to take calculated risks.
Yeah.
The potential rewards are truly exciting.
Okay. We've talked about the big players like Alphabet and Microsoft.
Right.
But what about the smaller, lesser-known companies in the quantum computing space? Are there any hidden gems out there that investors should be keeping an eye on?
There are definitely some promising startups and smaller companies making significant contributions to the field.
Oh, okay.
It's not just a game for the giants.
So it's not just a game for the giants.
Right.
That's encouraging to hear.
Yeah.
What are some of the areas where these smaller companies are focusing their efforts?
Some are specializing in building specific components for quantum computers, such as qubits or control systems. They're essentially supplying the building blocks for this new technology.
So they're kind of like the specialized suppliers in a complex manufacturing process.
Right.
They might not be household names, but they play a crucial role in the overall ecosystem.
Exactly. Others are developing quantum algorithms for specific applications,
Okay.
like drug discovery or financial modeling. They're targeting niche markets where quantum computing can provide a significant advantage over traditional methods.
So they're tailoring their solutions to specific problems.
Yes.
That's a smart approach, especially given the challenges of building general-purpose quantum computers.
It is, and some are even working on building entire quantum computing platforms.
Wow.
They're aiming to compete head-to-head with the big players, offering their own unique hardware, software, and cloud services.
So they're trying to build the next Google or Microsoft as the quantum world.
Yes.
That's ambitious, but not impossible.
It's a bold move.
Yeah.
But some of these smaller companies have a lot of potential. They're agile, innovative, and often led by brilliant minds with deep expertise in the field.
So for investors who are interested in diversifying their portfolio beyond the big names, these smaller companies could offer some intriguing opportunities.
Absolutely. But again, it's crucial to do your research and understand the risks involved.
Right.
Investing in smaller companies can be more volatile,
Sure.
but it can also offer the potential for higher returns.
It's all about finding the right balance between risk and reward.
Yes.
And that balance will vary depending on your individual investment goals
Right.
and risk tolerance.
Exactly.
We've covered a lot of ground today,
We have.
from the technical aspects of quantum computing to the investment implications.
Right.
It's been a fascinating journey into the world of qubits and algorithms and the future of computing.
It has.
Yeah. And I think it's important to emphasize that quantum computing is not just about technology, it's about transformation.
That's a great point.
It's about how this technology will reshape our world, our industries, and even our understanding of the universe.
Exactly. It's a paradigm shift.
Wow.
A fundamental change in the way we approach information processing and problem solving.
Okay. Before we wrap up, I have one last question that's been on my mind.
Okay.
If you could give our listeners one key takeaway, one thing they should remember about quantum computing, what would it be?
I would say this. Quantum computing is not just a technological advancement.
Yeah.
It's a paradigm shift. It's a fundamental change in the way we think about and interact with information.
Ooh, I like that. A paradigm shift. It's not just about faster computers. It's about a whole new way of computing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that shift has the potential to transform not only our industries, but our very understanding of the universe.
That's a powerful thought to leave us with. It really is a reminder that we're on the cusp of something truly extraordinary. Thank you so much for sharing your insights and expertise with us today. This has been an incredible deep dive into the world of quantum computing.
It's been my pleasure. I'm always excited to talk about the transformative potential of quantum computing.
And I'm sure our listeners are feeling equally inspired.
I hope so.
Well, thank you again for joining us, and to all our listeners out there, keep exploring, keep learning, and as always, keep those money mindsets sharp.